It's red left switch, Z right, sprint right G, U corner, halfback flat. Nice and easy. Let's walk it. Here we go.
All right, my friend, it's time for another film breakdown here on the OLine committee where we pull back the curtain, get to sit down. Usually it's two of you. It's you and Jeremiah. Jeremiah is out in the wilderness right now hunting beasts of the wild. And so and I are going to break down the Lions-Ravens game from a Lions offensive perspective. I just found like 7 or 8 key plays from the Lions offense last night in Baltimore. And wow, if you throw out the Monday night game or the whatever night it was, the first game of the season against the Packers Thursday night game, and you just take the Lions in week 2 and week 3, you would say, yeah, okay, I think all due respect to Ben Johnson, I think they're going to be fine off weeks 2 and week 3.
Yeah, I think they're absolutely going to be fine. They've kept the DNA and the blueprint of who they are. The culture is the scheme. They're going to show up, beat the living piss out of you. But the problem is you always have to be afraid that what you're seeing is not really what you're getting. You know what I'm saying? Like eventually they're going to start to mess with you and they beat on you so much that you fall into this repetition of, oh, here comes the double team. I got to get ready for it. And then you start to fight like it's a run game. And then the next thing you know, the ball's over your head and you're like, whoa, shit, there's Amon-Ra St. Brown going crazy, right? Like, so hard to defend because they can just line up and punch you in the mouth. It's the one thing that coaches always say, that if you can just line up, punch a guy in the mouth, get 5 yards, game's over. We'll just do that for 3 hours, right? That's what this game was meant to do. The Lions embody that the best. And that's why, to me, they are the number one team. Because when you can go into someone's stadium like the Ravens, and you can say whatever you want about the Ravens, but their offense, when they're clicking, I don't care who you are. But the fact that they came in and this offense was the one that you were like, wow, make it sizzle. It was awesome to watch, man. Great fight, great fist fight, but glad the Lions came out on top.
Let's go full screen here, and I've got the controls. I will give you these plays from the wide angle and the end zone cam. And you could, some of these are kind of just classic Lions offense plays that have worked for the last few years. And there was a couple little bells and whistles that we'll get to as well, but I'll roll some of this, and you tell us. By the way, if you enjoy these film breakdowns, whether you're a Lions fan or just a fan of the NFL, click the like button, click the subscribe button on the OLine Committee YouTube channel. We have a 3 days a week podcast during the season, also on this channel, and you can also find us on Apple and Spotify. So hit us up. Here we go.
I'm not going to lie, it's great to see someone beat the Ravens. I've still been a little upset about that last game.
Are you still mad about the Super Bowl? Was that
maybe.
What you're okay?
Maybe I am.
That's right.
Jameson
That's
Williams,
fine.
down deep. Here we go, baby. Here we go. We're in a 2x2. Ooh, a little shifting at the last moment.
A little late shifty.
They were in an even. They're still in an even. It doesn't change anything. They just want to change the blocking scheme. But I love how we come down here. 2 young guards. Panay gets a little bit of inside pressure. Yep.
So we're all just kind of moving to the left here.
Absolutely. We're in a lucky set. We're probably identifying 0. Panay jumps 99 here, the left defensive end, which if you're Panay, you can get away with a lot of things, and this is something that he can get away with really well because he's so strong and he has such great feet. And if you're going to jump people, you have to have what's called recoverability, and he has a great ability to do that. But right here, he kind of gets beat. See how he's just pushing him enough?
Was that supposed to be a quicker concept that...
most of the time, if you see tackles jumping ends, you should think it's a 3-step, like the ball's getting out quick. One of the things that kind of helps make me think that it's probably a 3-step is everybody's in a 3-point stance. So they're probably trying to sell run more than anything.
Yeah, right? Ball out there, but okay.
It's all right. We're good. I mean, a little pressure never hurt anybody. You hear me say it all the time. Mm-hmm. But once again, ball on time, delivered, execution, first down, right? Like we're moving the ball, we're driving the ball on a tough team right now in their house, tough stadium.
And this is by I should have prefaced by saying this is the first Lions offensive drive. So this is kind of these are some of the tone setting plays for the 3-hour offensive barrage that they put forth.
Ooh, dude, it's just such chunk plays, dude. To be had. Love this. Here we go. Now we're in more of a passing set, right? We've declared outside. We're in a Ricky set. So on the left side, Mahogany and Taylor, we're strictly in a man set. So we're one-on-one over here and one-on-one over here at the same time. We're working together.
We're one-on-one. You're looking at this right here.
Yep. We're one-on-one and we're one-on-one. So, but if they were to twist, we would have to switch it, right? That's how you know that's what basically the man side means. Like right here, see?
And they twist
It's
that.
a great job twisting. What do I love? Go back real quick.
Wow.
I love that, number one, he punched the penetrator. You must always punch the penetrator if you're going to stop a twist. But two, watch how flat he comes back in. Send him, young man. Look at those shoulders. Nice and square, athletic. I love it. Give it to me. Taylor puts him on the ground. Simple shit, right? We're keeping this simple. They don't want to blitz us, but they want to twist us to see what we're about. On the right side, it's a little bit easier. I don't really give a lot of love to twist the one that has the slide because you have the center in the middle who can make things really easy for you. But those three are basically responsible for the next most dangerous. We have the 2 down, and if they were to blitz the outside backer, like number 3, if he were to come, we would take him. If 3 doesn't come, our eyes kick outside to somebody else. That's how you distinguish between a slide set and more of a mic set. Like a mic set, we would be in the middle. We're just going to one guy. A slide set, we're sliding out to somebody. Great throw again. Big
By the way,
chunk
and
plays.
Goff has become, over the last 5 years, so good at just like, he feels a little 98 coming around, just a little, and then he just slides in the pocket.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Didn't even see it coming. I love it.
Okay.
I
We're
know.
digging down close, so let's...
We're going to get dirty down here. I know we are. Here we go.
Look at that. It just collapses.
It just happens. It's like a circle. It has no edges. There's no stopping it because it's a circle. Oh, I love this. Look at this. They're in their 6-2, by the way. This is 6-2 defense. I thought blocking 6-2s were a lot easier. If they go to a 5-3 where they man up the guards in the center, those become hard because they have better angles. But see how these almost become easy blocks for us because it's like, okay, you 4 just reach over and take these 4, right? They're in the gap.
So like right here.
Here. It's easy slit. Like, dude, okay, I'll just come down here and pin you. The problem is if there's only 3 of them in there, the space between them becomes bigger and they have a better chance of moving. Right? Like here, they're just going to get engulfed because they're taking the gap, and we're like, all right, cool. Notice how everyone has an easy block here but the rookie. He's learning, right? Goal line is no joke in the NFL. It's literally the worst time of your life right there. But like, see how Panay's moving it down? My tight ends, Laporta. See how everyone's just washing this shit down? You guys couldn't have made this any easier for us. You're literally
here's Panay, and then here's one your tight end right here.
It's amazing. We just wash all of this down, right? We're just gapping this back, keep it simple. Boop.
Number 2 gets kind of pulled out of the play with the motion, right?
Yeah. It's a walk-in, dude. This is...
So 2 with the motion, and then all these other guys just get washed right down.
I mean, dude, you even got Amon-Ra in here blocking dudes. Like 24. He looks like he's trying to tackle Laporte. I don't know what's going on. Remember that play, though, because that's going to come up later. That's if Mackey put the play that I think he put out here. Oh, I love this. Dude,
look at that, man.
Dude, money, ball, shot, done. Why are we motioning? Trying to figure out what's going on here, right? You go out, up, we're in man. Got it. So if I just put it on your back shoulder, he won't see it because he's trailing you. Got it.
Bang.
Sucker.
Dart.
Oh, it feels so good to watch the Ravens
protection
lose.
holds up.
Let's show me this dirty protection. Let me see what you got here. Let's see. Anybody in trouble? Look at this. Yes. Oh, center. Come on. Don't you let that fat nose guard beat you. Glasgow.
He punches him right
Ratledge
away.
is leaving there. Does Tate get any ribs when he leaves? Does he get anything? Keep it going. All right. He gets a little hit. Okay, it was worth leaving. It's never worth leaving your center like this because you put him in a panic situation if you're not going to come out here and actually do something. I hate when I see guys vacate. We call this vacating space because when you leave, you break the double team, right? Like right here, we're good. Pause.
Right.
So, why do you need to go anywhere?
So he's
Nobody
just stay right there.
But if you're going to go out here and break somebody's rib cage, well, that's a different story. You go do you, and I will know next time that if I'm doubling, I should take it over earlier. Doesn't matter because, look, perfectly executed ball. Marlon Humphrey's like, shit, you got to be kidding me. We're not kidding, bro. This is happening. This is real life. Going to a bunch set. Love this. 2x2 to a 3x1.
Whoop.
This is just who they are, man. This is the culture. This is the scheme. This is the you can try and line up, but we're just going to punch you in the goddamn face. We're just going to punch you as hard as we can.
Old man Montgomery, man. He almost housed it.
Marlon Humphrey is lucky he's as fast as he is because that was about to be the most embarrassing run that the Ravens have ever had to deal with. This is simple, true blue duo, baby. We're drilling it. We're doctor, wherever you want to call it. We got a million different names. We keep it simple. We just want to destroy everything. And normally on this play, duo is taken over for power because we would have 3 double teams across the board. But because of this defense, there's only 1 double team. But what I love about this is nobody's blocking the nose. No, look, nobody blocked the nose. I mean, we did initially, but then we both came off of him, and he still didn't make the play.
So right here, it's an initial block on the nose, and then both guys climb up to the second level.
We call this an ace. This would be an ace. We're man backside. We would call this an eat in Frisco. Some people call it a tray. An eat, just let the tackle know you're going to the mic. A tray would have meant you're going to the will. So we always had different lingo for different linebackers. That way you knew and you didn't have to ask. But right here, pause it. I see a lot of white.
White.
I'm seeing a lot of white. I see 1 black jersey right here in the middle of this painting. If you would have asked me, does this guy make the tackle? I'd be like, if 5 runs into him, he probably does.
Yeah.
I want you to play it.
He got an arm on him, but it's a wrap. Look at this.
Dude, it is so funny because Tate
Hold on, we
Ratledge
got a dead body.
Y'all want to see a dead body? It's funny because Tate Ratledge is like, oh, shit, I didn't even block him. And he still didn't make the play. Like, they do a great job initially of getting into him. 98's feet are just way too extended, and he's out of control. That's why he misses this block. But look at everybody else. Look at this. Not a chance. Not
We're sealed off
a
here.
chance.
We're sealed off here. We're
you
sealed
can
off
thank
there.
Hank Fraley for all of this. All of this right here. This is exactly how we block this up. Safety comes up, takes a piss poor angle, says he wants to tackle. You're not Brian Dawkins. I know for a fact because Brian Dawkins would have taken 5's face off, and you stopped and tried to regroup yourself.
Oh, look at these guys.
Oh, hit him with it. Hit him with it. They were like, we know what time it is.
That's fine. That's a premature celebration right there.
I will take that. I'd take that fine all day. I take it. You know what they would have called that? They'd have called that a self-suck. Ding. And then I'd have gotten sensitive and then an ultra. And this is who they are, man. I'm telling you. If you can't
I
stop
thought he
them,
might fumble there at the very end.
Not
when
a
he
chance.
He's looking
Dan
up on
Campbell
the
would
video
have
board.
killed him. He would have
Oh, my
killed
God.
him. Oh.
So, okay, I think this is the, here we go. This is the little pitch to the right here.
Does one of these thingies here.
I love this, man.
I love when we don't block anybody on the edge and we still just walk in. It's just such an embarrassing thing for our defense to not block the end man, but then just have the running back walk in. 45 got a lot of shit today.
I love this, man. So you got your 2 tight ends to the field side over here.
And they're probably thinking, hey, it's duo again. It's doctor here. It's drill here. Look, it's the same look, right? Amon Ra's going to run
right here.
Yeah. We're down. We're all coming. We're not. Dude, when was the last time you thought you'd see a fucking option? An option. Seriously, an option.
So it's basically you're giving your world-class running back an extra 6 or 7 yard head start leverage-wise on the outside of this formation.
Risky.
It's unstoppable.
Risky, and I know several people like Brad Seeley, who was the special teams coach for the Patriots all the years they won the Super Bowl and then came to us. He'd have been like, this is a risky decision to do this because it violates the exotic rule. You're not supposed to do anything exotic down by the goal line, including snap counts. Right? You keep things simple down here because you've driven all the fuck way down here. The last thing you would want to do is fumble this ball on the 2 yard line, right? And he would say, hey, letting our receiver pitch this ball to our running back is a risky move. But what did I say last night after they went for it on 4th down? Balls of steel.
Yeah.
They don't care. They're like, hey, man, if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander, right? I can fuck with that kind of guy. Now, I'm not about exotic snap counts. I will never be okay for that. But stuff like that, who would have thought we'd see an option? Not me.
It's crazy, man.
Tony Romo couldn't have called
clever.
that.
Jim,
Not kidding.
I don't know, Jim.
Jim, he's probably going to run a flat route. He's going to run an M route.
I don't know, Jim. So this is the 4th and 5 here where there's I don't know,
What does it
a couple
look like?
minutes left in the game or whatever it
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
or like I think it was like 3 minutes left in the game, and you're up by a touchdown. It's 4th and 5 from the 49-yard line, and some teams would kind of hem and haw and probably just punt and say, let's make them go 90 yards to tie the game. I don't think it's even a decision for Dan Campbell. Like, it's just he goes for it here. And he figures if we don't get it, all right, I'll trust my defense, which has sacked Lamar Jackson by this time 5 or 6 times or whatever it is.
7 times.
Didn't they have a couple after this? I mean, at this point in the game. Yeah, it was 7 for the game. But and by the way, like let's say you don't get it and the Ravens get it, they score a touchdown. Okay, well they probably then tie the game, and now there's time on the clock. You got the ball back anyway. So it's just I love it. I love how aggressive he is, even if this doesn't work 100% of the time. But here's the play.
Dude, this formation showed up earlier, and the same thing happened. Amon-Ra went inside just like this. It was a duo. It was a doctor. That's why as soon as he started going in motion, I was like, imagine if this was play action. Like, you got to have balls of steel to throw the ball on 4th and 1 with 3 minutes left on the 50 in Baltimore. You have the biggest balls I've ever seen. And not only that, doesn't matter if he catches it or not. You're getting a flag here. Look at this. You're getting that flag right there. But this exact play had come up earlier, and Amon-Ra went inside, and he blocked the same player, and they ended up handing it off, and it was like, oh, that's who they are. See, look, every linebacker is in the backfield. This is who they are. You cannot beat them. You're just beating yourself. I can't help you. When your linebackers run into the backfield on a play action, who's supposed to stop 14? I don't know what to tell you guys.
And by the way, and so dumb question. So because this is Amon-Ra. Whoops, let me go back to full screen here. So this is Amon-Ra right here. Mm-hmm. So 44 and 2 have to, like, they think he's coming up to engage in a block, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when he doesn't,
holding,
and it takes them 2 extra steps, so they either have to hold or be 2 or 3 steps behind. But because they ran that same look as a run play where he was blocking earlier in the game, it sets them up for him to slip out the back door like that and either just be wide open or draw a penalty.
You got to play what you see, right? And if I'm Humphrey, I saw this play 10 plays ago. I can't remember in the game where it was, but it was like, oh, I saw him go in. I know what this is. This is drill. And you're thinking 4th and 2, what are they going to do? They're going to run drill because that's what they are. That's who they are. That's why this works so well, because this is all believable. I would expect them to run drill or this, right? You're like, hey, they're going to cram it in there, or they're going to pretend to cram it in there and throw it to Amon-Ra over the top. It's like they almost are predictable. Can you stop them? But you worry because you're like, if you're 44 and you're playing the pass and you're off the ball and all of a sudden the ball carrier comes out here and gets that first down because you were playing soft, whose ass is in trouble? That's what I'm saying. I don't even know how a defense plays them anymore. You're like, shit, I don't know.
Everything plays so perfectly off of everything else. Like it's like their whole playbook is just layered and stacked to go back and forth between runs and passes that all kind of look the same. It's really impressive. And then, all right, so the Ravens like, okay, that sucked, but I guess they're kind of on the fringe of field goal range. If we can just kind of stop them here and maybe we get the ball back. All right, let's reset ourselves. Very next play here. This is the very next play with the game on the line. Bang. Untouched. Until the 10. Game over.
Told you, dude. Culture is the scheme.
Game
How do you stop that? You better be tough. And this is what I always loved about it is like, you can hear people be like, oh, we're going to stop the run. We're going to do what we got to do to stop the run. And it's like, okay, well, you can continue to say that. We're going to call this play, and you have to physically line up and stop it. It's the one hardest thing about the run game is no matter how much shit you talk, you say, you do, you have to physically stop us from moving you. And when you let a team get this much momentum, and I'm going to say it again, 90 points in 2 weeks. Yeah. By the way, that's the Baltimore Ravens.
God, look at that.
They're a good team. They're a really good team. Okay, they went toe-to-toe with the Bills, who we think is one of the other best teams in the league, right? And this team smeared them from sideline to sideline. And, yeah, at some point the game was close, and it was what it was. This game doesn't look close to me. You hoping that Lamar's going to run around and throw the ball 75 yards every time is not going to happen. These dudes lining up and punching you in the face and having this happen is more likely to happen every single play because it's who they are. They don't know anything else. Look, there's Jamison Williams running downfield, blocking people.
Yeah.
Like you don't see this kind of stuff. And when you do, you see them having success and they're having fun. And you're like, man, these guys are, once again, a big wall of white jerseys. Like, where you want to go, dude? You pick the hole and we'll open it as you're running through it.
They love to run. They love to put the 2 tight ends, their little 12 personnel. They love to put the 2 tight ends on the field side. This is like the third play we've diagrammed where they've run away from the 2 tight ends to the weak side of the field.
Numbers.
So like they're
put a line down the center. Pause it.
Yeah.
Put a line
so
down
right
the
here.
center.
Yeah. Look at this.
We do this as a numbers kill. So if all of a sudden you look up and we're like, hey, we're 3 for 3 front side, we're automatically going to let it roll. Why? Because we got numbers, and I know we can reach all these guys. If we look to the other side, see how all those dead bodies are there? It's like, hey, let's just run away from those guys. Like at some point you have to be – but this team is so – look, you want to know why 40 and 0 are there? Because they think this is doctor. And they're like, there's no way. We're going to let this dude run through the A gap again. Watch us. Watch us. He's like, fuck you. I'm going to run out the backside B gap. You're like, no! Where's my 3 technique? Oh, he's getting pushed inside. No! Brian, you had one job.
Brian.
Force him to us, Brian. No! Brian got fired today because he's an idiot. Didn't realize that he had to keep that B gap and not go to the A gap. We say, football. We would sit there. In his offensive meeting, we were okay, right? So we get yelled at every once in a while, and Giro would never really raise his voice, but the minute that you would hear a defender would get out of position, you could hear them getting cussed out through the wall. What are you bleeping doing? Bleep, 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 bleep. You'd be like, oh man, he's getting it. You had one job, Brian. Sit in this gap and don't let anyone take it. And what did you do? You went to the A gap. And because of that, Montgomery just went shoop, shoop.
Boop-a-doop.
Boop-a-doopy.
Burp-a-derp-a-derp.
Burp-a-derp.
So the Lions, it's all
you have them at 5, though. You have them at 5. Don't worry.
You got them at 1. You have them at, you think they're the best team in the NFL right now?
You know what? I'm going to get
I won't fight you on that.
I asked Hank to come on the show. I asked Hank Fraley to come on the show. I said, Hank, when you got a bye week, I would love to have you on here. We're going to talk to him. We're going to talk to him about how he coaches his OLine, why they're the best group. We need him on.
That would be so much fun. I think it should be our. I know that sometimes like position coaches aren't allowed to do interviews during the season, but it would be our. We should get like the 10 most fun offensive line coaches and stack them up on this podcast the next 52 weeks, starting with Fraley.
I'll hit the other 9 up. It's a great point, especially because I told Hank, hey, it doesn't have to come on as a coach. You could come on as a former player.
Yeah, just come on. Just come on as a friend of offensive line culture. You know,
come on as my old coach. How about that?
Yeah.
You were my coach. I was your player. This isn't weird. We can talk about that time we were naked in the shower together.
That'd be great. We'll just do an hour on that. Actually, yeah, it won't be uncomfortable for anyone. All right, he's the Rhino, Alex Boone. 10 years in the NFL trenches. He once lost a Super Bowl to those Ravens, so that film breakdown felt really good. Really, really good revenge film breakdown there for you. Oh. I never lost a Super Bowl myself. So
Phil.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts so bad.
If you enjoy these film breakdowns, click that like button and the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time on the OLine Committee.